Okay, right where we left off. The part of the map that we've just opened is huge. So let's just get right into it. Okay, when you first come into here, there's a gold coin right behind this barrel. That street, there's two guards that patrol that street, but the fastest way that I've found to get around here is to go back here. There's a mattress on this porch that leads up to this room. Over to the left, we got a wall safe with a really easy lock. And from what I've seen so far of this part of the city, most of the locks are really easy like this. They go by pretty quick. And we got a coin person here. And over to the right, obviously kill the flame. And top drawer. Now on the way back out to the left of the wall safe, there's a whole chest over here just for a pair of earrings. And back out into the main room. Now, there's a booby trap in this room and a gold coin on the floor. Don't miss the coin. Okay, and gotta kill the light. That's just me. I gotta kill the lights. We're gonna hop out the window and we're gonna use the wire cutters. And if you'll notice on the way back in the window, no more booby trap. This cabinet, we have gold up top and gold in both of the drawers. There's a room underneath. This goes down into the basement.
That's the place cleared out. I'm not in the market for new enemies, but if I know the eel biters, they'll blame each other.
And the only thing down here is a coin purse. Of course, got to kill the light. And back out. This part of the map is enormous and it's crazy where some of this stuff is. It's so hard to find this shit. It really, really is. But where we just came out, like right here, this one's really hard to see. For whatever reason, there's a brooch in a potted plant. But come across this beam, leads to another window. Over to the left, immediately, top shelf. This one's real easy to miss. I missed that one a couple times. Candlestick on the chair. And again, another really easy lock. That's the best part of this city. When you come across a lock, usually they're really simple like these. They don't take any time at all. And a couple items in here. Now going back out the window, if you look far down, see the light over there, that's where we came in. Obviously we have to wait for these guards. Because right underneath us, if you can see those crates down there, there's a vent behind those, so we gotta wait for these guards.
If I catch the foundryman's droop.
And we're in. This part of the map, you unlock this when you beat Chapter 2, and just where all of this loot is absolutely crazy. You have to go up, you have to go down, you go left, you go right, and it's just... it can be frustrating. Okay, the guards are coming back. Not a big deal. We can swoop behind them. Go on this porch. We've got another item on the stairs. Okay, now back over this way. If you look over to the right, there's the mattress on the floor, and we went up there to go in. So if you follow that same alley...
And I said you gotta pay up!
What'd you go and do that for? He can't pay us if he's dead.
Relax. He wasn't good for it anyway. I just didn't want him to top himself before I had a chance to rough him up one last time.
Now, these two guards, the only reason we have to take them out is because there's one piece of loot over where that crossbow guard is. This guy's already in the dark, so knocking him out is not a big deal. This guy's not going to hear it. And the other guard doesn't have a coin purse, but this guard does, so we can lift this from this guy. And there's a coin purse over here. Now up here, you can go to the left. The thing is, this city is so enormous, you can go any way you want to go, and I've tried to figure out the best way for the purposes of this walkthrough. I'm going to go out this way and just try to circle all the way around and not miss anything. Which is a lot easier said than done, believe me. And I'm going to come out this way. This right over here is one of the Basso missions. There's a poet who disappeared. He went completely insane because he caught the gloom. And he completely lost his mind, and apparently the last poem that he wrote was really valuable. There's shreds of it. There's like 5 pieces of it in this room, and we have to collect all the pieces and bring them to Basso. So, this cabinet, there's nothing in the cabinet, but on top is the first fragment of the poem.
I can't tell if he wrote this before or after he caught the gloom.
The next one's in this chest. There's another fragment over here. You can see on the left, there's a bottle and food down there. And if your inventory is full with the food, picking up that fragment is really, really hard because it says inventory full and it's underneath the food. So, yeah, that might cause you some problems. But in this desk over here, top right drawer, is another one. Document. Over to the right of that is the bathroom. We got a hairbrush and another really strange painting. I like the way that you steal paintings in this game, but a lot of these paintings are just completely off the wall. Strange. Okay, and there's a vent over on this far wall. This is actually the last bit of business we need to do in this house. You can see this chest right here is open and it's empty. But if you close the lid, there's the last piece of the poem.
Vein. I know that name. One of the underground rivers.
And there you go. That ends the Basso mission. And we're going to go out exactly the same way we came in. If you read the poem, though, it says, Shady Vein, he knows where it is. It's an old sewage tunnel or something. And if you read the poem, I have no idea how he knows to go there. But we came in up to the left, but we're going to hop over here because there's a porch. So the only thing that's over here is this porch. Kill the lights. And we're in. This room has 3 items in it. We got 2 glasses and a brooch on the table, I believe. Yeah. Okay, and right back out. Same way we came in. Now we jumped over here from that building. Now we're going to go down. Way over to the end. There's an anchor beam up top. And instead of it leading us up, we've got to go down this time. You can see there's an alcove underneath here. There's 2 barrels on the left. One of them has a box that's got an arrow for us to replenish the rope arrow that we just used, a coin purse, and this letter is the last document written by the poet. And right here, this is why no one can find the poet. The disappearing poet who caught the gloom and completely lost his mind. That's why nobody could find him. And we're out. Okay, but if you make a sharp left from the way we came in, obviously there's a lever here, and I'm going to investigate Aaron's hangout. It's actually the next part of the story that we're supposed to do, but right to the left, if you drop down here, there's a collectible on the floor, but there's 7 pieces of loot on the way to Aaron's hideout. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. As soon as you come in here, got an ashtray on the floor, run clear to the end, and we've got one more item. And we passed this on the way. There's 3 items in here. Apparently somebody lives over here. There's a mattress on the floor and bottles laying everywhere for him to drink out of. Apparently somebody lives here. Okay, and directly across from that's the way up. And we're here. This is Aaron's mill. You can see this ladder. It goes 2 different ways. If you go down this way, There's an item all the way in the corner. And obviously if there's going to be one over there, it just stands to reason there would be one going the opposite way too. Right, and there we go. That's actually all of the loot in this area before we actually go into Aaron's hideout. But in order to advance to the next part of the map, we've got to get this out of the way. And it really doesn't, it's actually pretty cool. And it doesn't really take that long to do either. You've got a vent right here, and the switch to open it is right next to it.
This switch is practically invisible. I should keep an eye out for these. Erin once told me she'd trap the place to stop unwelcome visitors. I'll need to step lightly.
Right. And speaking of that, there's one as soon as we come in. Switches on the wall. Kills the booby trap. Right around the corner from that, there's a ladder going up. And when you come over this way, look over to the right. The only thing in that room is the food. You can see it flashing, and there's also a peephole that leads to the room we're actually going to be going to. But there's another booby trap on the way up the stairs. Okay, and that's it. Those are all the traps. You can see the trapdoor there. The switch is right in front of it, and we're going to go into a cutscene here. Really short cutscene.
You've never been here before, have you?
And I still don't know what's up with Aaron. I haven't beaten this whole story yet.
What's the matter, Garrett? Did I finally get
See if I can get a good shot of her.
How are you
No,
here?
not from here.
You died.
Yeah, but you can't really get a good shot of her the other way
Maybe
either.
This is where the dead wait when they've got nowhere else to go. And now you're here. Are you dead, Garrett?
Yeah, I guess that's the best we're going to be able to do.
Follow me to the truth.
Okay, well, we're still following Aaron. Okay, so you just go straight back from where we were until you hit the stairs.
Watched you. I wanted to be you. We're so alike. But why did I even try? The world already has a Garrett.
What do you want from me?
I want you to steal a key to the truth. It's from before I left home. Before I became Aaron. But you have to find it yourself. Those are the rules. Start looking.
Okay, she
I'll tell
wants us
you
to
when
find
you're
a key.
close.
This is in 3 parts. You go underneath that branch. There's a poster on the wall, which is Garrett.
You're close.
She has an obsession with Garrett. You turn around and you go right under the same branch. There's the next one.
A little further.
Turn around again, go under the same branch, and there's the last poster. Real easy to do.
No!
Still kind of creeping me out. I still want to know what's going on here. Is this a ghost story
It's
or
almost as if
something
Erin wanted me to
supernatural is
find
happening?
something. Can't
Obviously.
leave without checking.
But you hit this switch on the wall, and there's what Aaron wanted us to
What
find.
is this?
That
Why
actually
did Erin
leads
have
into Chapter 3, which we're not going to do yet because we have so much shit to steal in the city. This part of the map that we just opened, I know I've said it before, but it's just ridiculous how much shit there is to steal in this city. So, we come back out the window. This is actually where we just came from. You can see there's the mill. That's the way we came in. We actually came in from down here and went that way, but this wasn't available before. We actually can't go back, and we couldn't have gone forward until we went this way, until we completed Aaron's hideout. Come out this way. Gold coin as soon as you come out. And you can do this any way you want. You can go to the left. I just like to go to the right first. Come up on this pier. You can see there's a poppy on the floor, but more importantly, coin purse right behind it. Come back out on the pier. We've got an anchor beam up top. Anchor beam leads up to this little apartment, and whoever it is that lives here, I'm not sure how it is they get in and out of their house, because there's no windows, there's no stairs, you know what I mean? But regardless of that, there's 2 items on the table. And 2 items in this chest on the way out. And right back where we came from. So we're going to hop up on this boat and jump back on the dock. This is where we just started from. If you chose to go to the left, behind this guy, there's a pair of scissors. And over here, hop on this side. There's 1 item on the left, but this tunnel...
Jebediah chokes is a right prick. What? The leader of the Eidos?
This tunnel right here actually leads right back to where we just came from. This is how we went into Aaron's hideout in the first place. So we actually went in that way,
Of course not.
but we came out over here, where this rope is. There's a plaque on the wall right behind the rope, and then we're going to go up. Rope leads to this ledge. There's another item up here. This one's kind of hard to see too. Not only that, this coin. I tried to get good recordings of this video like 3 or 4 times, and I missed this coin. You know what I mean? It was pissed. I was pissed and had to do it all over again. And I guess this is as good a place as any. That pulley right there knocks those crates down. Those crates block our path. But before we go over that way, there's a room in here that's got a wall safe. Again, with a really easy lock. There's like a gold medal in here that belongs to the watch. And back out. Now, coming over this way, you see that torch on the side of the building there? I like to put that torch out before we jump over there. Because up the left, there's a crossbow guard. There's also another guard over this way who carries a torch, but there's also a woman. I like to take out this woman too. That lady's a troublemaker. I like to get rid of her. Hold on. Walk into it. There we go. This flame in the middle, if you try to put it out with a water arrow, that woman comes back over and reignites the flame. And if you take the guard out, then she just starts screaming her head off. That lady's nothing but trouble. That's why I get rid of her. But we go up on the left. There's a room in here with a cabinet in it. This cabinet has 3 bottles and a vase. Smash the vase. There we go. And right back out the way we came. Okay, that was a lot of loot. This is the roof we just climbed up on. You can see there's a window over here on the left. There's another one back there and another one right behind us. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.